Well, trouble for two-time Olympic medalist Sushil Kumar doesn't seem to be ending anytime soon. The wrestler, who was on the run for over 2 weeks now, has been nabbed from Delhi. Here's more.
On the run for 2 weeks, a non-bailable warrant and a murder charge. No, we aren't talking about a criminal, but an Olympic hero. Life has turned upside down for two-time Olympic medalist wrestler Sushil Kumar since his name cropped up in the murder case of a 23-year-old wrestler. Police were on the lookout for Sushil since May the 4th and were finally able to arrest him from Delhi's Mundka area, along with his aide Ajay on Sunday, which ironically is World Wrestling Day.
आप देख पा रहे हैं सुशील कुमार को जो दिल्ली पुलिस की टीम है वो अब गिरफ्तार करने के बाद पेशी के लिए लेकर जा रही है। ये है सुशील कुमार, आप देख पा रहे हैं जो सुशील है और अजय कुमार है उसको लेकर बकायदा जो दिल्ली पुलिस है अब वो फिजिकली रोहिणी कोर्ट में पेशी के लिए लेकर जा रही है।
Trouble began for the 37-year-old wrestler from the very own stadium where he is revered like an idol, the Chhatrasal Stadium. On the fateful night of May 4th, two groups of wrestlers clashed with each other at the stadium. Cops allege that Sushil and his associate assaulted 23-year-old fellow wrestler Sagar Rana and his friends. Rana had to be hospitalized and later died of his injuries. Now the family of the deceased have demanded death sentence for Sushil Kumar.
गुरु ही शिष्य का कातिल, जैसे सुशील ने तो काम किया है तो गुरु ने शिष्य का कत्ल किया है। गुरु की गरिमा पे भी अब लोग सवाल उठाएंगे।
पूछताछ होगी, कर लेंगे जी, सख्त से सख्त सजा मिलनी चाहिए। मेरे जो सजा मांग है, मेरे को पूरा विश्वास है कानून करेगा।
Cops had announced a bounty of 1 lakh rupees for information on Sushil Kumar, and an FIR was registered against him for murder, abduction and criminal conspiracy. The wrestler had then filed an anticipatory bail plea but was rejected by Delhi's Rohini court on May the 18th.
सुशील कुमार और उसके सहयोगी अजय कुमार को गिरफ्तार किया गया जब दोनों स्कूटी पर सवार होकर किसी से मिलने के लिए जा रहे थे। दरअसल प्लानिंग ये थी कि सुशील कुमार दिल्ली पुलिस को चकमा देकर कोर्ट में सरेंडर कर देगा, लेकिन वो कामयाब नहीं हो पाया। स्पेशल सेल की टीम ने मुंडका इलाके से सुशील कुमार, जिस पर दिल्ली पुलिस ने 1 लाख रुपए का इनाम रखा था, अजय जिस पर 50,000 रुपए का इनाम था, दोनों को गिरफ्तार किया है।
Sushil Kumar is not new to controversies. In the build-up to the 2016 Rio Olympics, he was engaged in a legal battle with Narsingh Yadav over the trials. Later, when Narsingh tested positive for a banned substance, he alleged foul play. A year later, Sushil's camp was involved in the attack on wrestler Praveen Rana, following a trial bout between the two in 2017. The third controversy involved Sushil, the administrator, where mismanagement allegations were leveled against him as the president of School Games Federation of India. Charges were never proven against Sushil in any of the controversies. The law will decide whether the 37-year-old Sushil Kumar is guilty or not in the murder of a young wrestler. But by opting to run, India's most successful wrestler has made only things worse for himself. Bureau Report, India Today.
And there is some news just coming in. Olympic medalist wrestler Sushil Kumar has been produced in Delhi's Rohini court. The court is allowing the police to grill Sushil for 30 minutes inside the courtroom. The court is allowing his lawyers to speak to him as well. Inside the courtroom, Sushil Kumar has been held in connection with the murder of a wrestler. Arvind Oja is getting asked more details on that story. Arvind, ये सुशील कुमार 2 हफ्ते के लिए रन में थे, पकड़ में नहीं आ रहे थे। इनके डिफेंस में अभी तक कुछ इनका बयान आया है, क्योंकि वो 2 हफ्ते के लिए, जैसे कि मैंने कहा, थे नहीं और पुलिस उन्हें ढूंढने की कोशिश कर रही थी।
जी देखिए, फिलहाल जो सुशील कुमार है और जो उसका एसोसिएट है अजय, दोनों को रोहिणी कोर्ट में पेश किया गया है। हियरिंग चल रही है। पुलिस ने कस्टडी की डिमांड की है और फिलहाल की अगर बात करें तो यहाँ पर जो पुलिस का पक्ष है वो ज़्यादा स्ट्रांग होता है, क्योंकि जिस तरीके से पूरा ये इंसिडेंट हुआ था उसके बाद से सुशील कुमार लगातार एब्सकॉन्डिंग थे। दिल्ली पुलिस ने 1 लाख का रिवॉर्ड भी रखा हुआ था उनके ऊपर, और वो लगातार उनकी जो मूवमेंट है कभी दिल्ली, कभी उत्तराखंड, कभी हरियाणा, कभी पंजाब की हो रही थी। तो दिल्ली पुलिस ने बाकायदा ये कहा है कि उनके पास मोबाइल फुटेज है जिसका फॉरेंसिक एग्जामिनेशन कराया गया है, जिसमें सुशील कुमार मारपीट करते हुए दिख रहे हैं, इस बात की पुष्टि हुई है। उसके अलावा और भी कई एविडेंस हैं, इसलिए सुशील कुमार से दिल्ली पुलिस को पूछताछ करनी है कि किस तरीके से इस पूरे हत्याकांड को अंजाम दिया गया। तो फिलहाल कोर्ट में सुनवाई चल रही है। वहीं अगर स्पेशल सेल की बात करें, जहां इस वक्त मैं मौजूद हूं, यहां पर सुशील कुमार से पूछताछ में सुशील कुमार ने एडमिट किया है कि वो जो रेसलर सागर है उसके साथ मारपीट में शामिल थे और मारपीट के बाद अपने घर भी चले गए थे। ये भी जानकारी मिली है कि रेसलर के पास पैसे खत्म हो गए थे, इसलिए वो पंजाब से दिल्ली आया था और यहाँ से पैसे लेकर फिर पंजाब भागने की कोशिश में था। तो इस तरीके के सीरियस चार्जेस हैं। पूछताछ में उसने खुलासा भी किया है। फिलहाल कोर्ट में हेयरिंग चल रही है और दिल्ली पुलिस जाहिर सी बात है कस्टडी लेगी और सुशील कुमार से पूछताछ करेगी। स्नेहा।
All right, Arvind, thanks for getting us up to speed with that. Arvind Oja with that report from Delhi. And here are the big questions. Well, if he is innocent, why did he have to run? Why did he not come out clean on the day of murder, which is 4th of May? Is this end of the career of India's Olympic hero, Sushil Kumar? Will the murder charge tarnish his legacy forever? And who failed Sushil, the system, his circle, or the wrestler himself? Kamaljit Sandhu has more details on that story. What fall from grace? Kamaljit, this has been disappointing for all of his fans, but it's extremely upsetting that he's got hands, blood on his hands. At least that's the allegation, isn't it?
Yes, it's been a fall from grace. From being a sports hero, the transition to being an absconder and then to be an accused. Now he's being produced before the Rohini court where he's being questioned by Delhi Police Special Cell. But this is where things are really going wrong for the sports hero. Remember, not just has he fallen from grace, he's been accused of a heinous crime, that of a murder, culpable homicide and intimidation. All these are serious allegations and he will have it finding it difficult to evade all this because there is video evidence to suggest that he was part of it. He cannot evade that particular allegation, but yes, he can put up a defense. This is what's going to happen in Rohini court, where his lawyers will put up the defense of sorts. But clearly, when it comes to something of money, remember, it's the greed which can really bring a person's evil side out. And here, things seem to have gotten out of hand. A physical scuffle, wrestling, then turning out, and obviously this has resulted in a death of a young 23-year-old Sagar Rana. And this is what has really caused pain to the family. The Delhi police has said that they will go ahead and in all fairness probe this particular allegation. A case has already been registered. One of the first things they did was announce reward of 1 lakh and 50,000 for his associate Ajay. Both of them are in firm custody now. Delhi police seeking few days of police custody for further interrogation. But this is going to get some sort of relief to the family of the person who has died. But clearly, these are things which are going to pain a lot of sports person. It's all fall from grace after all.
All right, Kamal, thanks for getting us those details. Kamaljit Sandhu with that report from the national capital. Well, that's a wrap on this bulletin. For further news and updates, you can log on to our website. That's indiatoday.in. You can also download the app. Thanks for watching.